Okay, here's part two. I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit just so you get a little bit. The guy, I'll have to look at my receipts, but the guy that restores the rims down in Los Angeles, I want to say last name is Reed. But he redid those. We got the Pirelli P6000s on it. Let me see. Hopefully you're getting an idea and my camera is not too shaky. Get an idea. How nice the car is. And let's do a quick lift up the hood. Right now we are trying to get the lights working. They were blinking a little bit, so that's one of the little issues. We're got the wiring apart, but this gets you a little behind the scenes with the carpet removed, and you can see. Let's flip it around here. Gas tank taken out. Absolute perfect condition car before I started out. No rust, no accidents. Let's see if I can zoom in there. Santa Barbara and Ventura car, so it spent its whole life in either Santa Barbara or Ventura, California. Did replace these because these were really very yellowed. But, you know, new gaskets, probably like what you guys do. Didn't need to rewire the car, but this is all original wiring. New fuses, but didn't need to do anything with the, trying to see what that is. In the camera, this looks bad. In person, this is just black as can be. It's got a little texture to it. But anyway, yeah, didn't need to do anything to the wiring. Wiring was all super nice and perfect. See if I can get some of the hidden areas for you. There's the ID 0850 is the car, and I should show you this one up here also. 0850. I've got the Porsche certificate of authenticity, so I've got that from Porsche. Shows gold car, all that good stuff. But this seatbelt's interesting. Show 1970, but probably because this was made in 5 of 71. They put some seat belts from 1970. Floor mats are out just so they don't get dirty. Windows taken apart. Everything is greased. Even the window, the guides inside of there, that was all removed. That was all CAD plated. The gold CAD plate, greased up. Everything, you know, like brand new. Even the locks on the doors. So this is totally taken apart, of course, to re-chrome, but then the lock mechanism was taken apart and you know, just made so that it's like brand new. Key slides right in, opens it up. Again, let me see if I can focus in here. The seats are black as can be. They look more like that, but my camera's trying to adjust. Here's probably the most important part here. The mileage, totally original, 41,544 miles. You know those don't flip over to 100,000. This car really has not been used since the early 80s. So the father and son, the Ramirez's, They got the car, I believe, in the early 80s. I'm going to double check that though. And then the father right away, they lived in Montecito, just south of Santa Barbara. And their idea was to turn this into an RSR. So that was one of those projects that just didn't get finished. Turned over to the son. We did some work on the car because we do Porsche stuff, as you can probably see. Tons of Porsche stuff everywhere. Huge Porsche sign. So we had tried to help them out to get that car on the road, and then it just went dormant. I think after about, I don't know, I bought this car around 2012, I believe. But probably around 2007, we did little work here, little work there on it for them. Then I got the call one day, just, hey Nick, do you want that car? I've got 4 kids and no time. So my idea was to put it back to original, and that is it. I've got pictures. Yeah, let's run inside. Let me show you underneath there. Let me run inside real quick to my office because I can go through some photos. Let me do this. And hang tight 1 second. There we go. Let's go through. Let me turn this music down. It's kind of... There we go. So I have all the invoices, hopefully every single one of them. But they just try to cycle through these real quick. You can see pages. Most of those are multiple pages of stuff. Come on, come into focus there. Huh, out of focus, so it probably... And I have a big stack of this. Figured I'd show you that. I've scanned them all, so I've got them in a scanned form. And there we go, down to the last one. And then this is some of the details under the car. So shocks, you name it. Shocks were sent to Coney to be rebuilt. Coney sent them back and they were the wrong color. So we had anticipated that and actually had the original shocks color matched. So we had some paint that we had to repaint what Coney did for us. But you can see how clean the underside of the car is. Hopefully I'm not boring you here, but I know this is all extremely important with such a low mileage car. I haven't put any miles on this car, believe it or not. I'll start it up in a little bit and you can see how nice it runs, but maybe I'll make a video. It's about 6 o'clock at night here. Maybe I'll make a video for you tomorrow of all of this detail. That's the back tail light area. How clean that is. Tail lights. So tail lights cleaned, restored to like new or better. Just everything super immaculate. I was going to get the stainless steel exhaust. Decided I'd actually put it on the car and actually decided to go back to the original exhaust because it was in such nice shape. So that is the 1971 exhaust. You can see a couple little defects in it, but it is really, I don't know if you could find a 1971 exhaust that is in better condition. And that looks like a dent. It's just a reflection. These shocks are absolutely flawless, perfect. Again, hopefully I'm not boring you, but I know how important this stuff is. Fuel pump new. Let me just leave you with this because I've got to get home. We actually broke these. That's one of the things I'm getting ready to replace. That is broken. Too much pressure, I think, put on there. So that's something I just ordered and haven't installed yet. But yeah, there's the stock exhaust, and it does have a dent in it somewhere. There's, I want to say maybe right there. But that was kind of important. I wanted to use that stock exhaust because it was so pretty. There it is. There's a better. I don't know what happened there. It's not really on that side. But why don't I leave you with these two videos? Then let me know if it looks interesting, if you want me to cycle through some more of these photos. And plus I can get underneath there. And I can also send you actually all of these photos with WeTransfer, the WeTransfer.com. So why don't it's even a better idea probably, is to just send these all to you so you can look at them with a microscope and look at every single little thing, see if it's up to your guys' standards and something that you would want. And again, you know, this car really hasn't, I'll bet you, since 1980s, have to check records, but I'll bet you there's couple thousand miles it has pretty much sat. But let's go out here real quick and let's just give it a quick startup. Let me reach through. The cams were timed, and the mechanic that we used, he got it to better than Porsche specs, so not warmed up, but let's give this a try.